Good morning, NCSU. This is meteorologist Rachel Tucker with today's weather. Our headlines will consist of what you can expect for today's forecast, as well as the impact that Hurricane Maria may or may not have on North Carolina's mid-center and coastline area. And it'll end up with the forecast for the rest of the week and the expectations you can have temperature-wise. So first, we'll start with our class-by-class temperatures. It'll start at 65 degrees at 9 a.m., and it'll be partly cloudy at that point. It'll remain partly cloudy up until noonish, where the temperature will be up by 14 degrees, and it'll be 79. But then as more clouds move in, it'll approach 3 o'clock, and it'll be 83 degrees, but the high for today is 85, so you can't expect much growth after that. If we do end up looking at a radar of Maria, you'll see that she's in the Atlantic over by the coastline of Florida, and she's moving upward, but she is a Category 2 hurricane right now with winds averaging 100 miles per hour. She will be around a Category 1 hurricane by the time she gets to North Carolina because she's going to come in contact with those cold waters left behind by Jose. But there is a cone of uncertainty, so as it looks like it's going to veer off to the right, it may also veer off to the left with the same odds. I would say that the worst we can expect is by the middle of next week, there may or may not be some high surf and a little bit of elevated wind levels. I wouldn't be expecting too much precipitation from that specifically, though. If we look at the surface maps, you'll see that most of the low pressure systems are going to be here in the western areas, and the precipitation's also remaining in the Atlantic where Maria resides. And there's just high pressure systems hovering over Virginia and the upper areas of the East Coast, so in New York, nothing in North Carolina specifically. And it remains relatively the same on Tuesday as the high pressure systems are moving up to the north. And if we look at our temperatures for today, the high is 85, and it's going to be partly cloudy and warm. Our humidity is going to remain around 63%, which is a resting, comfortable humidity. And the wind rates will average in between 5 and 10 miles per hour. The low for tonight is going to be 67 degrees, and it's still going to be a little bit humid and a little bit cloudy, but it's not going to be anything to worry about with precipitation. The winds will stay the same. It's going to be a really nice, enjoyable evening. And then if we look at our 5-day forecast for the rest of the week, it's going to be mid-80s up until Wednesday, and the night temperatures will remain at 68. And on Thursday, there's going to be a little bit less cloud cover, and the temperature will go up to 88. But surprisingly, this weekend, the temperatures go down. So it'll be 78 degrees as a high on Friday, and this weekend will stay in the upper 70s. It's going to be really nice and enjoyable for you guys. So even though it's Monday, just be expecting a really nice weekend. This is meteorologist Rachel Tucker with NCSU Weather.